what time it is. I'm in here. Yeah, there we go. We live. We in there. Boy, y'all been killing me these past couple days. It's been a lot going on. That's what I gotta say. It's been a lot going on. Too much going on, if you ask me. With this Kendrick, Drake. Now they saying Drake saying he set him up, which I'm not believing. But you know what though? We're gonna analyze it and we're gonna find out exactly. We're gonna read the lyrics. I'm gonna go through it. And I got some videos I'm gonna watch. Kind of inspired me to do this little stream that I'm gonna do today. So let me go ahead and get situated, get myself together, get a couple people in here because we got some shit to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure all the volume's good, everything good. Yeah, we good. We in there. We in there. Don't worry about nothing. I don't even know where to start, man, because y'all been killing me this week with all this Drake shit and just all type of stuff going on. All right, there we go. We good. Okay, so I got a video. And I got some more shit I'm going to show y'all too. Let's see. Wait, where is... Okay, here we go. Now, I really want to analyze this video. Let's see.
And for whatever reason...
All right. Let's take a look, man. We got a video I've been wanting to check out. The 3 failures of Drake, the Heart Part 6 analyst. So he gonna deep dive and pretty much talk about where he think he failed. And I want to see if me and him got some of the same points, because I don't believe that Drake set Kendrick up. It just sounds like bullshit to me. Like who's gonna set up somebody to give him information about being a PDF file? You know, I can't say the word on here, and just making like a false narrative and like he knew who the mole was or the leak was and tell them a scenario and then it'll get back to him like, you don't, like, dude, you ain't thinking that far ahead, dog. I'm not buying that. I think a lot of the culture ain't buying that either. But let's deep dive because I'm really interested on what this guy got to say. Let's see. Let's just see.
I'm done justifying these videos about the Drake and Kendrick beef. It's the biggest thing happening in popular culture, in rap culture, in music culture, and for whatever reason, many people like seeing what I have to say about it. If you're not one of those people, if you think I could not possibly be qualified to talk about this, respect to you. There's so many great places to check out commentary. I watched Dead End Hip Hop. They had a pretty good review of this song. Go watch their stuff instead. No harm on me. There are clicks to go around. There's so many clicks to go around. But I'm going to try to add something to the... I try to add something new. And the way I'm going to do that is by describing the way that Drake succeeded with this song, The Heart Part 6. The one way, the one point. He got 1 point. In my opinion, 1 touch. The title. Calling it The Heart Part 6 when Kendrick is most certainly planning on releasing a song called The Heart Part 6 in his The Heart series, preceding the release of each of his albums. He took that. Good job. He did it. But then in every other metric, I think he completely failed, and I'm going to explain why. The issue is, I think, though, the way that we talk about this is framed wrong. Because the question is, who is going to win this battle? Kendrick is going to win this battle. But who is going to win the soul of hip-hop? I think Drake is still going to win. I don't think it matters that Drake can't win this battle. I don't. What Kendrick is trying to do is commit a Drakeotomy. Remember in Half-Baked, Dave Chappelle, I need a Backiotomy. You know, like he's trying to do a Drakeotomy. He's trying to take Drake out of the whole picture. Separate him from his fans, family, collaborators, all that stuff. But I don't think it's going to work. As I said in the previous video, Drake is a Trumpian-like figure. We are just fanning his flames. He is just getting more attention. And I could be wrong. Timestamp this 2 minutes and 3 seconds in this video. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the guarantee, no matter how hard Drake loses this battle. And I think he's going to lose it super hard. He will have a #1 album within the next year. He just will. He's just that big. He's just that popular. He's just this good at being popular. Okay? So, all that being said, he's still going to lose this battle, which is the thing that we're thinking about. And he's going to lose
this
in
guy
multiple
already.
ways. These are the three. I'm going so goddamn internet on you. I'm giving you a list of 3 reasons that Drake completely failed with this song, The Heart Part 6. And I mean completely failed. The first one is simple. It's all defense, no attack. Okay? He's just sitting in a low block, hoping to weather the storm, hoping 90 minutes go by and no one's able to score a goal on him. This is not even a song. I mean, the beat's fine. It's like maybe the 7th best beat in this whole beef. It's kind of weak. It's kind of repetitive. It starts off with that Aretha Franklin sample of, show me the proof, but then it doesn't come back. Basically, it's just, it's like a voice note with like some generic beat put in behind it. And the whole thing is just served for him to be delivering. Essentially, when I listened to this for the first time, I just pictured, you remember the presidential debates when they used to do those between Clinton and Trump, and Clinton would just say something true, and then Trump would just go, wrong. The whole time, I just feel like this is just Drake listening on his headphones to Meet the Grams and just being like, wrong.
Yeah, I didn't really fuck with it.
That's the problem, is that he's totally on the defense. But the way that he's a defense is actually a little more, perhaps, I'm going to use the P word, problematic. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing the word problematic. Now listen, I don't know the truth. I don't know the truth of the accusations against Drake. But if I were just observing this, and this were not such a charged thing as being, what did you tell me to call it? A PDF file downloader? Is that what you told me to call it? YouTubers, YouTube commenters, whatever it is. Somebody who takes advantage of minors for sexual gratification. Okay? I'll just say that. If we just imagine that it's like, who put the milk back in the fridge with only one sip left, right? Like, whatever it is. If you're just analyzing this defense, he comes across as an abuser who is gaslighting. Now, if you don't know gaslighting, that's when somebody in an intimate relationship tries to make you question reality. There's many different ways of doing it. I suggest you watch any number of YouTube videos about it. They're quite interesting. I have a friend who was in a very abusive relationship and suffered a lot of gaslighting, and I learned a lot from that friend. And I can tell you, it's very, very, very disruptive. It's very hurtful. It's an amazingly great thing that our society has that term, because when my friend was going through that term didn't exist. So it was just like, what the hell is happening to me, said my friend. Like, what the hell's going on? I swear to God, 2 + 2 = 4, but they're telling me 2 + 2 = 5. And I'm going to give you some more examples here. And what ends up happening is, if you are a pop psychologist like me, not a real psychologist, but a pop psychologist, you know that gaslighters often have narcissistic personality disorders. And I'd like to read to you the Narcissist Prayer. This is an amazing thing that was made a while ago to help you understand the mind of a narcissist.
So what, is he calling Drake a narcissist? Is that what he's doing?
That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. We're at the beginning here. That didn't happen. And the way that Drake is doing it, it's creating cognitive dissonance. Like, he didn't succeed. There are things that don't add up and don't make sense. I remember when my friend told me a story about finding some texts on his partner's phone about meeting up with a potential lover in New York City. And when that friend confronted their partner, their abusive partner, the partner was like, no, that didn't happen. It's like, it's right here. Well, you shouldn't be looking at that. Well, I am looking at that, but it's right here. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. They went to couples therapy, and they discussed it in couples therapy, and it was that didn't happen, to the point where my friend actually doesn't remember whether or not they actually saw the thing that they actually saw. That's how gaslighting works. That didn't happen, and if it did, it wasn't that bad. Okay, you try to change it. You try to change the topic. Okay, the whole beginning.
Yeah, good look,
of
bro.
this,
Appreciate
the
it.
first
Appreciate
time
it.
I heard it, I was like, oh,
Yeah, I got this video
Drake
on
got
called "The
him.
3 Failures of the
Drake
Heart
got
Part
him
6." He
because
like
he's saying
analyzing it.
that
So
there was a fake mole in
I'ma
his
see what he
camp
talking about.
feeding fake information to Kendrick. Wow, and there is no 11-year-old daughter. Wow. And then I thought about it. First of all, let's say this is true. That's like saying, I peed in my pants, and everyone knows that I peed in my pants. But I told you that I peed and pooed in my pants, and you said that I pooed in my pants.
Shout out community. Shout out community. Yeah. Shout out to community, man. Hold on. Let me go live. They must be turning me up right now, man. Hold on. Where y'all at? Appreciate y'all, man. My niggas. Let me see something real quick. Where they at? Y'all on here? I'm about to pull up on y'all shit right now, live. Hold on. Where y'all at? There y'all go. I'm finna watch y'all, nigga. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, cuz. Good look. Yeah. Come on now.
None of them chips are the candy. Cool.
Why you put it in here then?
It's for the guests.
Good look, cuz.
Why
Good
don't put
look,
some
good
you like
look,
in
good
here?
look.
I mean, then I'm gonna be snacking all day. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
y'all turn me up, man. Y'all turn me up.
That shit right there. I'm gonna eat that whole shit.
Good look.
Thank you to Bones Diggity. Thank you for $2. Apologize to Cole since Q told him to sit out. I did see that.
Oh,
he
this
said
is, he
told-
did turn me up. Okay, good look, my nigga.
Good
Good
luck.
look.
Man,
I
say
Say his name
appreciate
right
it.
there, right?
It's Storm.
Good look, good look. I'm live right now, man. AD, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that.
I think this is him.
Wah, wah,
Storm.
wah, wah.
Yep.
You got
When it
399?
rains, it storms.
You got 399.
Yep. I'm gonna subscribe to you right now, brother.
400.
Good
Let's
look.
get him to 400 right here, man. Shout out to When It
How
Rains,
many,
it
how, many
storms.
is, how many is it?
He got 360 right now.
Oh, yeah. He said it was at 399, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Why?
look.
Allegations.
That's hard. good
That's
look,
good
good
Yeah,
look.
he had one extra. So let's get him.
There it goes.
Let's get him to
Shout-
400.
Good
Shout out
look.
to When It Rains and Storm, man.
Yeah. Let's get him to 400. Let's get him to 400, man. Shout out to the
Turn-
people that
turn
fuck
me up.
with us, man. Appreciate you. Feel
Turn
me?
me up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guys, man. AD, good look, my nigga.
Batush's Prime.
Hell yeah, good look,
Thank you for
good
the
look.
$20. Much respect, homie. Feels like LA banding together and all jump
look,
on
good look,
demon
good
time
look.
at the same time for the same goal. Much love,
Let me
AD
get
West.
back to what I was
Yeah,
doing,
that's just how
man.
we do it,
I see
man.
that shit, man. Good look, good look. Let's get back to the analyzing, man. What is this?
I didn't poo in
going
my
on?
pants. I just peed in my pants. I just have one child who I
Did
probably
Drake
never would have
set
claimed if
up-
it wasn't for Pusha T. I am just a deadbeat dad with one person.
Did Drake set up Kendrick? I don't believe that.
Even that,
I don't think he did.
it's so wild because he undercuts this claim. He says that he fed him the information, and then later said that his informant is a clown. So which is it? Does he have a fake informant, or does he have an informant who is real but not reliable? This is the cognitive dissonance of a gaslighter. This is what he's trying to create, to the point where you go, oh, the person I heard that from is both on your side, and also, if he's not on your side, then he's not reliable. It doesn't make any cohesive sense. The other thing that people who are gaslighting you will do is they will distract and divert constantly. Going back to that example of my friend, hey, you shouldn't be looking at my messages. Okay, fine, but I did look at your messages. This is outrageous. How dare you do that? This is the most outrageous thing you could ever do to me. I don't think I can ever forgive you for looking at my messages. Okay? Distraction. The
I
problem
don't think Drake
is
did that, man.
that Drake doesn't
I don't
understand
think-
the weakness of his attack. His attack is that Whitney is not in love with him. Oh, it's coming back. I made a video a couple videos ago about the fact this whole beef is just an addendum to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. This whole beef is unintentionally advertisements for this album. This whole beef is a poppy, fun way of mediating all of the themes in this very dense and unfun album. Okay? He says in this album that Whitney is going to leave him. He says in this album that he has mistreated her. And that
So
he's
what
cheated
did
on
Drake
her.
really say
He
then?
has implied that he has abused her, I believe physically in addition to emotionally. He doesn't deny anything. Kendrick, in his responses, never denies, never says, I didn't hit Whitney. Do you know why he doesn't say it? Because A, either he did and he doesn't need to say it. Either he did and they've worked through it, and that's this whole album is about being a better man and breaking out of the cycles of abuse in the first place, or he didn't do it, and if you didn't do it, you don't need to say it. You don't need to say I didn't do it. Go ahead, ask me. You ever hit your wife? I'll be like, no. And then you're like, yes, you did. I won't even respond to you. I won't even be like, well, actually, I won't be like, show receipts. Like, it's just so far. Now, if you ask me like, hey, if you ever yelled at your dog Bo when you shouldn't have, I'll be like, well, I mean, when should have, you know? I haven't always been the best dog owner. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So he's doubling down on these attacks on Kendrick for things that Kendrick has not actually refuted. So that whole line, the second line that really hits is the last line before he gets into his Hubo God's ending, where, you know, he says, Whitney, I'll hit you back, and but it'll be...
That song was weak, y'all, man. What y'all think?
It is. I mean, like, that's like a good, line, but like...
Nah.
It's like... It's all on
I still
here.
got Kendrick up.
Here.
I still got Kendrick up 4-1, my opinion.
About Kendrick Lamar,
Family Matters was fire though. I can't lie. That shit was hard.
And it's tied into just this whole weirdness of like, why is she following Dave Free on Instagram? Listen, she's an adult. Is my wife on Instagram? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. I don't think so.
He just contradicted himself, man. Like he didn't
is she
really
following my Instagram?
Yeah, no, he ain't
I
do
hope
shit on
not.
this one.
All I do is like post like advertisements for this channel, like random thoughts and stuff. You think she needs Instagram? She's with me all the time. She's with me all the time.
Yeah, he didn't do shit on that. That was not it, homie. That was not it. The Heart Part 6 is trash.
Drake Graham has, in fact, been officially laid to rest by Kendrick Lamar. And it's no longer a question of who is winning or who has won the rap battle beef that we've all been enjoying over the last month or so. It is over. Even the most biased of Drake stans don't really have a lot to say after Kendrick dropped his most recent diss, They Not Like Us. That was the gnarliest banger of a diss that I may have ever heard.
Hardest one out the series.
Kendrick really just took it there and really just viciously highlighted all of Drake's alleged dark and twisted past with underage girls. And that's basically what compelled me to make this video, because after hearing the lyrics in Kendrick's newest song, and of course after some light detective work, I was shocked at all of the
100%.
grotesque information that I was able to learn about Aubrey Graham. I was actually sickened at these allegations, that is.
Yeah,
and so
Kendrick going
Drake
crazy.
is actually one sick son of a bitch, and he is done. So let's start here. Let's start with the first clip. I want to go over the internet's reaction to this rap beef, or more specifically to Kendrick's newest They Not Like Us. And so this clip is going to be Fantano's reaction. Now, Fantano is a famous music critic known for sort of being hard on a lot of artists and for giving unbiased, unapologetic
he don't give a
opinions,
fuck.
even
I
on
fuck with
artists that
Anthony.
he is a huge fan of. He's,
Shout out to
over the
Anthony
years,
Fantano.
given consistently objective reviews, and his reaction to They Not Like Us was an unbiased one. And he actually held Drake's funeral and delivered a beautiful eulogy, and I thought it was really good, and I wanted everyone to be aware of this. So let's roll the first clip.
They were here to remember a man. Some may not say a great man. One of the biggest rap men in the music industry of all time. And he had a very long and storied and celebrated career. His meat was glazed. Absolutely glazed by many an OVO,
What?
all of whom will be completely shattered. If you know any OVOs in your life, send them your condolences. Check in on them. Buy them a Nintendo store gift card. But today we're here to give a bit of a musical eulogy to one of the greats. What one would say, a member of the Big Three, or what at one time was known as the Big Three, Aubrey Graham Drake, a.k.a. BBL Drizzy. Drake was, as many of you know, recently diagnosed with a terminal case of back-to-back-to-back. Kendrick Lamar
Yo.
hit the boy with a response, and then another response.
So Anthony Fantano, the internet's busiest music nerd, is giving a eulogy for Drake, meaning that this is fucking done. It's over. Drake has passed on. His career is being laid to rest. And while he's not the final say, he's not like the final authority in the music business, like the music world, Fantano does have some authority here, okay? And so I want to show you his live reaction to Kendrick's new diss, and here it is. People.
Yeah. You know they gonna troll.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo, what's up?
Fantano is thoroughly enjoying this. Distano is loving this. Look at this. He's loving this diss, which means that it's fucking good, and that Kendrick.
Was that last one good or not? I didn't like the Hard Part 6. I thought it was trash.
To any bitch that talk to him and
24 hours later, I listened to it a bunch of times. It just didn't do anything for me. Like,
so
I don't
that
believe
was quite a reaction.
I don't believe that Drake gave the dude the information like, yeah, tell him this and bait him in. I got a daughter and I'm a pedophile. Like, dude, just stop. Like, that sounds like bullshit, because I would never tell nobody that, especially when this is going to reach millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people. I'm never going to push that narrative on myself. Like, yeah, tell him I'm a creep. Like, that's weird, bro. Like, nobody does that, bro. Like, yeah, it just didn't hit for me, bro. Like, you gotta come harder than that. Like, Drake, don't think you just dropped the mic and you done. And I'm gonna analyze it some more. Let me see how they break it down. I want to get they shit across. But yeah, he didn't do nothing.
And the reactions are coming in from all different corners of the internet. People are giving their opinions. Even Penguin Z0 Charlie, Moist Critical, gave his opinion.
1 p.m. in
and
Compton.
this guy fucking sucks. He doesn't give opinions on anything that's not completely safe.
Shit.
He doesn't take sides in anything unless it's like the overwhelming majority is on. He'll take the overwhelming majority popular vote. Even Penguin Z0 is siding with Kendrick. Look at this.
That is rude. That's a big allegation. So I've really never done that for any diss track ever. But Kendrick was coming out here with some fucking chutzpah. This guy hates Drake more than anyone else, it seems. And I don't know, I just really think his track was probably the stronger one. Even though Drake's was really solid, I think Kendrick still came out here and did a better diss. Again, I know no one gives a fuck about my perspective on...
I really thought that Kendrick had the stronger of the two disses, although Drake had a strong... Shut the fuck up. You're going with the safe vote again. This guy never has a hot take on anything. Okay, it's so annoying, but I just want to point this out because this shows that he's going with the obvious, which is that Kendrick wins. I hope I'm making sense here. So Drake fucking lost, and we're gonna look at Rick Ross's reaction. He's very excited about this. He knows too. He knows that this is it. This is the end. And of course, Rick Ross and Drake have been beefing for some time now. They've been going back and forth, and so this goes up as a W in Rick Ross's column, because this marks the defeat of his enemy Drake. And so Rick Ross is going to give his comment, his reaction. Look at this.
I'm at the pool party. BBL Drizzy, I'm at the pool party, and they just called you a petty. You a chomo? They backed it up at the party. Come on, Black Boy.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to get into some shit here. So, and I want to address this BBL Drizzy stuff. Rick Ross went through a weight loss transformation where he lost like 500 pounds. And so when Drake lost a bunch of weight and started flaunting his abs and stuff like that, Rick Ross made an accusation that Drake had liposurgery or something. I'm too versed on that, but I think it's very interesting because it is consistent. As you can see here, Rick Ross went through weight loss, and he had facial changes. You know what I mean? You lose weight in all areas of your body, not just the midsection. So when Rick Ross lost a bunch of weight, he lost weight in his face, in his head. But when Drake lost weight, he had zero. I mean, to me, it doesn't look like he's lost any weight in the face, which is consistent with having fat removed locally in certain areas. So I wanted that covered. But what I really want to get into is this pedo stuff. So Kendrick Lamar really puts on blast all of the allegations that get brushed over because of Drake's celebrityness. Drake openly fancies talking to underage girls. And this is not any type of joke. He's actually a sick bastard.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired?
That song is way better than
A minor.
Than the Heart Part 6. So I don't know. Kendrick, I think Kendrick gonna come back with something.
This is beyond any allegations. This is actually scientifically proven facts that we're about to go over here. And I'd like to start with the lyrics. So this is Kendrick Lamar.
Nobody the information. Like, how does that sound, y'all? Like, and what Charlamagne, the guy, was saying this morning when I was watching it, they said, well, Charlamagne had a good point. If you were baiting somebody in, wouldn't you would have took a picture with them, or like took a picture with the shirt and everything, and you like some type of interaction with you in the leak that you giving the information to? Like, I feel like he had 24 hours to think about, well, I'm gonna just say I baited them in. Anybody could do that. And then, matter of fact, no, he had 48 hours. Cause this dropped on Saturday, so yeah. Well, no. He had 24 hours and some change, cause it was like he dropped it on Sunday night. So he had like 30 something hours to come up with that narrative, and he's around all his friends, so they all bouncing ideas. What can we say to come back to address this situation? He went straight to his Instagram after Meet the Grams came out, and he said, like, please show me my daughter. I'll quit my job and work for you. Right? He said that. And then you think about it. Okay, he said that. If I had proof that I baited you in, I wouldn't wait 24 hours or 30 hours to address the situation. I'm going to literally drop the video, have the shirt on, everything with the lady that I quote unquote was the leak, and I knew she was the leak. I was going to come back. As soon as you drop that Meet the Grams, boom, that's hitting the internet right away. Boom, let's shut that narrative right down. You responded 24 or 35 hours later. I ain't believing that, Drake. I ain't believing that, bro.
This is a piece of the song that caught my eye, or my ear, I should say. This is about Baka.
Now, and Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wow, 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 wow.
So I heard this line, it was like a certified what-a-phile? What? That's insane. So I did some digging, and it didn't take long for me to find this YouTube channel that I want everyone to go find. I want everyone to watch this documentary in its entirety. It's a beautiful piece. It's a wonderful piece of documentation that really it really does a great job of exposing Drake, and I'm going to be taking pieces of that, but I want to give full credit, full disclosure. This is Internet Oddities, I think it's called, or something like that. But this guy does a phenomenal job, and we're going to learn about Baka. Look at this.
Celebrating the release of Baka Not Nice, a rapper, friend, and member of Drake's record label, OVO, following a stint in jail for allegedly forcing a 22-year-old woman into prostitution, a weapons charge, and human trafficking. The now deleted post read, "Something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once, but this one means the most. Been waiting 11 months. Baka finally home."
So Aubrey Drake's best friend is a known alleged human trafficker, and this is really disgusting. But what's even more glaring about the situation is that Drake has a very well-documented, well-known history of interacting with very young girls. And so the next clip that I want to show you guys is a clip of Drake on stage at one of his concerts with a 17-year-old girl. And he's kissing on her neck. He's got her turned around. I mean, this is really inappropriate.
That's
and
the
craziest part about this is that he learns her age on stage and continues to kiss on her. Kissed her on the lips. And it's like, if this was some guy in the crowd or some guy in the parking lot, some older guy doing this to a minor, he'd get his ass kicked. You know what I mean? But because it's Drake and because he has all this privilege, he thinks that this is okay, and he's gotten away with this. And I want to show you this immediately. So he asks her how old she is, as if to imply that she looks suspiciously young and maybe he shouldn't be doing this. Why would he ask her age unless he was suspicious about her being old enough to kiss on? You know what I mean? As a grown man. And then he goes on and makes it quite obvious that he's still physically attracted to her even though she's under the age of 18, and continues to kiss on her and stuff like that, knowing that she's underage.
Yeah, pause. Why you look like that? What? But you know what though? You know what's crazy about this? So she's 17, right? And then she actually came out and said something too. I'm actually gonna when I get out, finish this video, I'm gonna get to it and figure it out. But so in Colorado, the legal age is 17. So technically, where he was at, he ain't commit a crime. But to everybody else's eyes, that's just 17, bro. Like that's kind of weird, man. You know, that's weird. But where he was at, it was legal, but that's still weird. That's wrong. So surviving Drake is next. Yeah, man, I'm about to take this nigga out, man. I'm tired of this nigga, man. Yeah, I'm tired of him, man. I'm Team Kendrick, man. I'm rocking with K-Dot all day.
Look at all this. Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest. I just want to thank you.
Wait, what'd he just say? Like, what did he say? He said, what? Why you look like that? Oh, and he kissed her hand. Oh my God.
So that was virtually insane. And
What?
I want to point.
Oh, that's crazy. You know what's crazy? I never watched the full video. Like, this the first time that I watched the full video. I always just caught the clip and I always just bypass it. That's crazy. I ain't know all that. Yeah, hold on, bro. You tripping. You kissed her like 4 times after she told you how old she was. It's crazy. Ain't no video proof for K-Dot abusing his wife. He keep pushing out this narrative, but there's actually proof that you was kissing on a 17-year-old and you was, what, 23, 24?
Point out that there are fans of Drake out there that are defending this behavior. I want to show you Poetic Jala defending this very thing on Rockstar 2800's live stream. Look at this.
Video on YouTube with Drake on stage with a 17-year-old girl talking about why do you have to be this cute? Why do you got to do that? Yada yada yada. Like,
and he was 20 years old in Canada, where the age of consent is 16. He was
20. Fuck all that age of consent. Nigga, that was a little ass girl.
And he was 20 years old.
She was a little 17, girl. My nigga. You're saying the age, and then you're like, I don't want to go to jail.
He was 20. What? She was 17.
Listen, I understand being disrespectful.
So Poetic Jala is defending Drake for doing this, and it's pretty funny.
Weird, yeah.
Because he
Flacco
doesn't even have the correct information. Drake was 23 and he was not in Canada. He was in Colorado. She was a 17-year-old kid, a high school student, and he was kissing on her and he said that he liked the feel of her breasts against, I don't even like saying that. That's disgusting. And another thing, I don't remember her giving consent. I mean, she went on stage, sure, but I don't think Drake asked her if it was okay if he kissed on her and all this stuff, putting his arms around her and stuff. I don't think that he got consent, okay? So even if she
literally just came out and said something today about it too. I'm gonna see what I didn't read it though, but it was circling the internet, so I'm
old enough to give consent, which she was not. Let's say that this was in Canada. I don't think that this would fly in Canada either. She didn't give consent. He didn't ask her for her consent, and she didn't give it to him. So just standing there frozen in shock means that that's implied consent. I don't think so. So Jala is one sick son of a bitch for defending this. So I just wanted to mention that and point that out for everyone. And so now I want to get back to Internet Oddities documentary about the Drake stuff. He's going to pull some lyrics and stuff that are very eye-opening and very glaring. And he's going to talk about all the minors and stuff that Drake finds himself in texting relationships with. Look at this.
29-year-old Drake was spotted eating dinner with 18-year-old Hailey Bieber in West Hollywood. Due to their allegedly flirty interaction,
I think celebrities be getting a pass. Like even if they is underage, it's just like, okay, for example, like the Tyga and Tyga and Kylie, like that situation. Like she was 17 and he was, I don't know, 20 something, and they just kind of just let it go. Like they ain't really say nothing. I don't know. I think other celebrities, they be getting away with this type of shit. Like, I don't know, I guess because they are a celebrity, maybe people look at them like they're older. Like Kendall carries herself a certain way, Kylie carries herself a certain way, so they think that, you know, she's older than what she really is. But at the end of the day, she's not, though. She's still 16, 17 years old. And you're 23, 24, just because she's Kendall or because she's Kylie, that it's okay to do that because of her status. It's just weird. I don't know. That's weird, though. And they said her people was cool with it, so they kept rocking.
and Drake wearing a matching H necklace,
Yeah, they definitely
rumors
get a
of
pass,
them
though.
dating began circulating, with Entertainment Tonight even alleging that the two hooked up at Drake's Memorial Day party. She'd known Drake for around 4 years at this point, meaning that a 25-year-old Drake first met Hailey when she was just 14. What does a 25-year-old man have in common with a 14-year-old? And would
Yeah, so you said that you learned the other day Tyga flew Kylie to Paris to smash because the legal age in Paris is 16. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, other spots don't really rock with the 18 and up, man. I feel like once you get to a certain age, I feel like it need to be 21, like for the male or male, female, whatever the case may be, whatever your preference is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I feel like sometimes it need to be, so it could be like 18 if you're between a certain age, and then it need to be 21 when you hit a certain age. Like for the male, female ratio, whatever, you know, however you want to flip it, vice versa. I feel like that make more sense. Just because you 18, I don't believe that. Like I feel like, so an 18-year-old can sleep with a 60-year-old, that's fine. That can happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can get married and be a real thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like without going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And it's just weird. I feel like if you at a certain age, if you're 50 years old, she got to be 25, like 27 or something like that. But it's never going to be like that. But it needs to be, I feel like it need to be like 25 and up. Like if you hit a certain age, that's weird to me.
Wouldn't it feel weird to
I don't
date
know,
someone you've always known
It's
to be
15
a
in
child
Paris. Yeah,
right
that's
after they legally become an
sick,
adult?
man.
Absolutely.
For all the rich creep
Absolutely,
go.
that is really
Get their
weird.
fantasy
that
off
he's
without
like
going
friends
to jail,
with
I
these
guess.
little girls, and then when they turn 18,
Same
he's
on
out
them.
to dinner with them. I think that's pretty
sick,
pedophilic. You know, in my opinion, that is. And now Internet Oddities is going to go over some lyrics. This guy's good.
Drake would release a song titled Jaded, featuring the line, "We coulda waited. I wasn't Russian. Differences in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby." And 2 months
Jaded, and I like that song too. I ain't know that's what he was saying. I was just singing that shit too, like a creep. That's crazy. That shit hard too. That song is fire. Damn.
later in September, 14-year-old Millie Bobby Brown would attend the Emmys and mentioned in a red carpet interview that her and 32-year-old Drake text after meeting each other in Australia after he invited her to his concert, and that their conversations mostly consist of Drake giving her boy advice.
So Drake is texting the little girl from Stranger Things and giving her
Fire
boy
show,
advice?
by the way.
What? She's 14. So why are you doing this? Are you doing this so that when she turns 18, you can take her out to dinner and get her a fucking necklace? You sick bastard. So let's hear about his history with Billie Eilish, another little
17-year-old Billie Eilish sat down for an interview with Vanity Fair and revealed that one of the most famous people in her phone is Drake. She would go on to say that Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only texted him, but he's so nice. He does not need to be nice. You know what I mean?
So Drake is extremely over the top nice to these little girls that he's texting. Very cool, very interesting, very weird and gross. So let's hear some lyrics. This guy's got lyrics.
Because he's a celebrity, man.
This.
Celebrities can get away with this type of stuff,
Right
though.
now,
That's just what it
saying
is.
the line, yeah, said she wanna fuck to some SZA. Wait, cause I used to date SZA back in 08. In 2008, Drake would have been 22, and SZA.
I ain't gonna lie. Have y'all seen SZA back in 2008? She was not bad. Like, go look at her first interview on Breakfast Club. She was not bad. She was dusty.
Would have just been 17. In a tweet, SZA confirmed that they did date, but insisted that their dynamic didn't involve anything underage or creepy. 35-year-old Drake released an album titled Certified Lover Boy with a song titled Poppy's Home, featuring the line, "Sierra Canyon parking lot looking like a Magic City parking lot." This turned heads, as Sierra Canyon is a private school in California that offers classes for pre-K to 12th grade students, and Magic City is a strip club in Atlanta. As the album contains 21 songs, and Drake was beefing with Kanye West at the time, it's not surprising that this single line managed to be overlooked.
Looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
No, wait. No, not really. I was thinking about it though, like.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
And Kendrick has put
That's
it
a
on
funny
blast,
ass
and I'm
edit.
wondering why Drake would get into a beef with anyone when he's got all this stuff on his name that can be brought up easily. It's all over the goddamn internet, and so Drake is actually a dumbass. He should have just kept it low pro and just, continued with the Canadian pop songs. To get into a back and forth diss with a real boy like Kendrick, like that, I don't know why he would do that. I think that he just committed career suicide at this point. Because had this diss song, this They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, if this song hadn't come out, I would never have felt compelled to look into this stuff. It would have never been on my radar, you see. But because of Drake thinking that he was the top dog with this rap shit, that's what, this is career suicide. And if we're going to keep it a stack, lyrically, Kendrick Lamar just destroyed, this is career homicide as well. Kendrick killed Drake with this, figuratively speaking. And it's so obvious, it's such a huge W that even Drake's biggest stans are throwing in the towel and admitting that this was the end.
My guy, and I love Drake. Everybody knows it's my favorite rapper of all time. It will never change until, I don't know. I don't even think another rapper could passing in my mind. A fucking den?
I'm still waiting on Kendrick to drop more, man. We need.
It's like he's watching my stream.
I was watching
It's like
this
we
live,
can't even
too,
get a
when we
moment
did
to
that.
like, yo, hey, now Drake dropped a good one here. I know we gonna get. He's dropping again.
So DJ Academics is really going through it, and as we all know, as we all are very well aware of, he has accusations of underage girl stuff too. And I think that's probably why he loves Drake so much, because Drake, they share the same interests, you know what I mean? And so DJ Academics basically knows that Drake is done, and so does Poetic Jala. Poetic Jala knows that this was a huge L for Drake and that Kendrick won. I'd like to show you what Jala had to say.
Oh, that's enough. Again, I can't hate. It was a good diss record. Tell Drake if he watches too, bro. Listen, both sides have dropped. Let's end it here. It's good.
Oh my God, Jala is so stupid if he thinks Drake watches his stuff, first of all. Second of all, this is the end of the reaction. This is like an 8-minute long video. He thinks that Drake sat through this whole thing
ugly as
watching
hell.
him listen to Kendrick's song.
going up,
I
though.
can
He
actually say with
going up.
100% certainty that Drake does not even know who Jala is and did not watch this video and does not watch any of his stuff. But Jala thinks that he does. That's how stupid he is. And again, I'd like to point out that he defends people's actions. He defends
crazy,
DJ
man.
Academics. He defends the 16 for his allegations. They love to cite
Adam
the
22.
laws of the age of consent in
You
Canada.
know what's crazy? He hit a no jumper. They call him Adam 16. I never looked into his little case or situation to break down what he was on or whatever the case may be. But yeah, he said he got caught up in some shit, but it was in Canada. So he says, no, I can make the argument that the age consent is 16 in Canada, although I'm sure that traveling from America to Canada to have sex with a minor is still illegal. Man, that's a good question. It's still weird, though.
This is how the 16 justified his actions in the past. And this is what Flacco's doing for Drake right now. I mean, Flacco is a sick son of a bitch. And I'm so glad that I can actually include that in this. So with that being said, that's really all I've got. I appreciate everyone who subscribed, hit the like button, etc. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the commentary section. I love reading the comments. And check out the Patreon if you'd like. There's a lot of exclusive content up on Patreon. I just dropped a couple days ago.
Yeah, that was a cool little video. Okay, let me read some of these shizazz. DJ Vlad supposedly texting a girl like 15. Oh, for real? When? That's that's definitely not recent. He ain't doing that right now. So he's saying like during his career he was doing that. He got in trouble for some shit like that. Trying to put him on ice. That's crazy. Johnny Blade trying to put him on ice. I ain't peeped that, bro. I ain't peeped. Drake versus Kendrick, a brief history. But you know what? Before we get into that, I wanna go back to this Drake song because I really want to break this shit down because I really want to know what y'all think. I don't think that he gave nobody no information. I don't believe it because I feel like he would have had the video. He would have did something with the shirt, just something like that. So he said, wait, so it's legal to sleep with it? Yeah, I just read it. He said that in Canada it's 16. So, you know what? Let's Google that real quick. Let's look because if that's the case, then it might be natural for dudes in Canada to like younger women because that's what they can get away with it. And then they come and travel to America and we don't have them same rules. But if you have a fetish, that's something that's embedded in you. It's something that you can't break or shake because you've been like this your entire life. It's like an addiction. It's like doing drugs. Just because I do drugs in Ohio, I go to Toronto, I'm still going to want to get high. If you were having sex with underage women in Canada, you're going to come to America and still be attracted to them same type of women because that's something you've been doing for 10, since however old you at 15, however long you having sex. You having sex is 15, you're 30, that's 15 years. So it might be natural for that, but I'm going to look that up. Let me see. Legal consent in Canada. Let's see. I don't know if it's like that though. Sick. Whoa. Y'all see it? 16, bro. 16, bro. Canada age of consent. 16 years old. What? When someone is 16 years old, they are able to consent to sexual activity with a person who is 14 or older. Wow. Damn. And Canada and America is like the only country that's so close, even though it be feeling like Canada is not even like overseas, but technically it's, I don't want to say overseas, but it's another country. You know what I mean? We could drive to it. Yeah, yep. Yeah, we could drive to it, and it don't feel like it's that. I still feel like it's like a part of America in a weird way. It's like right there. You know what I mean? Like we can drive to it. Like especially where I'm at. Toronto is only 5.5 hours away. Where I grew up, Toronto is only like 3 hours away. So, you know what I'm saying? And I've been to Toronto multiple times, and then they changed the rules where like if you get a DUI, you can't go. Like if you get a slight little bit of trouble, you can't go. You get blocked. So now it's over with for that. But yeah, you say it's in Drake's blood. Yeah, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. So they've been doing this for a minute. You could be 19, 20, she's 16, you could hit. Like, and that didn't happen. So he might not have even knew. He might just have thought that it was normal over here, like 16. But I feel like once you get to a certain age, you grown, you got to know your laws. Like, you know what I mean? Not all of them, but at least that's big. Like, that is a big one. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're traveling, gun laws and sex, that's the main thing. Especially if you can carry your gun in Ohio. You know, if you know you on tour, you traveling, and this is your man, and you supposed to protect this artist. Hey, bro, we got a show in Wichita, Kansas. And you know I keep a gun on me everywhere I go. What's the first thing I'm doing? Getting on Google. Boom. Let's see. Can you carry in Wichita, Kansas, gun rules, gun laws, and you look it up. Okay, so when I'm here, I gotta do this, do this. So when we driving, we gotta protect the bag. We can't go over there, get pulled over, and then we all just go to jail. We fucked all the money up. Like, that's not what we did this for, and that's not why we on tour. And that's why I feel like a lot of artists be around a lot of crash dummies, straight idiots, because they go and travel. It's like these guys always go to New York with the worst of the worst dudes. Like, y'all is multi-millionaires. This dude is a multi-millionaire, and you bring in some of the dudes that you know that's gonna slide, do whatever, you know what I'm saying, have them around you to be protected, right? Y'all always go to New York, Glocks, all type of that, then y'all bus get pulled over, dumbass. When you get to certain areas in certain states, you gotta tell your people, like, hey, leave that shit here. When we get to New York, that's out. We not smoking on this bus. We not doing none of that until we can secure the bag, get in, get out. Once you cross over, we can get back to what we used to do. But when we stay in here, don't do it. Because I feel like every artist, y'all go to New York, y'all run to New York, y'all jog to New York, and always get caught up. You know they waiting on artists to come through. They know what y'all rap about. They know what y'all talk about. They know what the type of people you keep around you. So that's an easy kill. Like, oh, this artist is coming. It's like if Chief Keef was coming to New York. If I was a cop, that's a quick way. Oh, yeah, he coming. As soon as his bus come through, we pulling him over. We know he gonna smoke. We know he got drunk. We know he got this. We know he got people around him that's not thinking correctly. Y'all going to jail. It's easy. So I can't say that the cops is only right, but I mean, it's like they using their common sense to stop a rapper, and it just make all of us look bad as rappers. Like, as soon as rappers get over to a certain spot, they just act like they lose their common sense. You can't get money and lose your common sense. That's stupid. You fucking up the bag. Fucking up the bag, man. But yeah, man, I'm kind of off topic though. But yeah, man, 16 years old, Canada's age of consent. So it's in his blood to be naturally attracted to young women. If it's true, but that was weird. So he might not see nothing wrong with it. Let's see. See, I'm in Ohio, so it's 18 up here, you know what I mean? And I'm 31, so honestly, I am not attracted to nothing younger than 25. You know what I mean? 24, maybe, depending on where your head is. Like, I ain't gonna lie. 24, you know, I might figure something out. But yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like, we have nothing in common. Like, especially 18. Like, I'm 31. Like, that is weird. Like, that's not happening, homie. We have nothing in common. We have nothing in common. Music taste, like, probably the food we eat. We have nothing in common. Why am I even why am I even doing that? Like, that's weird. But what is the lowest age of consent? Oh, this is a good conversation. The lowest age of consent in the world. Let's look that up. Let's see. Whoa. This is sick. Look at this, y'all. How do I pull this up? Look at this. Check this out. I seen some shit. I don't know if y'all was looking at my screen, but I seen some shit. Japan is 13 years old. Here we go. This is perfect. Look at this, y'all. I don't even want this in my history, in my shit. I'm finna reboot my history. Like, this is so weird, but it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. You know what I mean? In California, 18. That's normal. Ohio, Argentina, 13. 13. Brazil, 15. Australia, 16. Same as Canada. In the Philippines, 12 years old. Nah, that ain't it. Japan, 13. That's weird, bro. That is sick. It's a cold world, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, man. We got to protect these kids, man. We got to protect these kids at all costs, y'all. Know your rules. Know your laws. Just know what you're doing. Just don't be weird, man. Just That's sick, man. Let's get back into it.
Early on in Kendrick's career, early on in Drake's career, they worked together. They were cordial. Kendrick was on Take Care.
I'm feeling like a suicidal terrorist, react like an infant whenever you are mentioned. Mind over matter never worked for my nemesis.
Drake was on Good Kid, Mad City, and it was kind of cool. They're cool. Nothing heinous towards each other.
Really hope you play this, cause oh girl, you test my patience with all these seductive photographs and all these one-off vacations.
But obviously Kendrick did the Control verse with Big Sean and Jay Electronica, and he called out a lot of people: J. Cole, Meek Mill, Wale, Mac Miller, Tyler, a lot of people, and he called out Drake.
But this is hip hop, and them niggas should know what time.
Look, I want to show y'all something real quick, right? So check this out. So look, check this out. This is crazy. So I was on Reddit and Twitter earlier, right? And there is a video of this girl. This is her IG, right? It's her IG. But look, hold on. Look, I'm gonna show y'all something. It's weird. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, homie. So look, she was on there and she said that she was pregnant with Drake's kid, right? It's on Twitter. I'm gonna pull it up, right? And I clicked on her Instagram and I was like, me just trolling. I'm just gonna look. I'm a troll. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look. And she has a 12-year-old son, right? So was Kendrick right? Like, so look at this. And I'm gonna show you a picture of this little kid. And he looked like Drake. He looked like Drake. Look at this shit. I'm gonna zoom in. Look, y'all. Look. Tell me that looked like the boy. Don't he though? He looked like Drake right here. Like, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what? Hold on. Let me get back to it. Look at that. He looked like him right here. For sure. 100%. Now look at this one. This looked like the Nothing Was the Same. When he had the fro on the cover. Don't he though? He looked just like him, bruh. He looked just like him, bruh. Facts. He looked just like him. Identical. Nah, shit. But look though. Look, her comments, they limited, right? Look, read the comments. It says, stop playing. Champagne Poppy. Kendrick Lamar. Look, you can't comment no more. She's been getting trolled. Look, Drake a joke for this. Is that Drake's son? So we are all here right now. This is crazy, not gonna lie. This is what I imagine Drake's son to look like, not Adonis. He looked like Drake right there. Like, y'all go pull up her Instagram or y'all do it. Y'all do y'all little research. But nah, for real, he looked like him, especially right here. If you zoom in, he looked like the boy. Like, he looked like Drake right here. Like, he do. And he's 12 years old. So Kendrick said daughter, but 11. So maybe what if it wasn't a daughter? Maybe it was a boy. It was a little boy. Cause that nigga look like Drake, especially right here. That Nothing, man, listen. Nothing Was the Same cover. I'm typing in Afro because it was an Afro cover. Look at this cover, and then look at him. Do you see it? Like, that looked like Drake. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I don't know. She was on the thing. Listen, that's what I'm saying. But look, though, she was on Twitter saying that shit, though. He don't look like Drake right here. Not in this one. Nah, I don't see this one. Y'all might, but these are earlier ones though. Yep. Oh, but yeah, she cut off all her comments. She ain't playing that. Like, that look like Drake though, man. That look like that could be. And this look like a type of female Drake will fuck with too. So it's up in the air, homie. You said K-Dot said he got more kids. Yeah, he did say that. And the rest of them, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. You can't. I don't know. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Let's get on Twitter. You know, Twitter always got some tea or something. Go to trending. They always got some shit brewing. Well, now it's called X. So look, Kendrick Lamar replaced himself at number 1 for Euphoria. Oh, Not Like Us dethrones Euphoria. So Euphoria is not number 1 anymore. It is now Not Like Us. Okay. Let's see what's trending. How do you find out the trending? Where do you go for that? Is it Explorer? Oh, trending. Met Gala. So that just happened. They're not even trending. Oh, it's in entertainment. Boozy. Why is Boozy trending in music? What is he talking about? He ain't saying shit. So, nah, Drake hashtag is trending.
Is smart enough to know if Drake really did that, that would have been his immediate response to Meet the Grams.
Maybe, maybe
no,
not.
No, it's no maybe, maybe not. If
Maybe
I
not.
fed you information and you took the bait and made a whole record and got this Alchemist beat and you going in and you got the picture up and all that, I'm recording me feeding whoever I fed that information to and putting all that out immediately. And it's not going to take me almost 2 days to reply to Meet the Grams and Not Like Us.
Maybe.
It's beige bias because everybody in this room, everybody listening is smart enough to know if Drake really did that, that would have been his immediate response.
I said that. I told y'all. What is it?
I gotta show y'all this shit, bro. First off, this nigga like went on a date with an 18-year-old. It's a little creepy, but it's cool. She 18, whatever. It's weird, but it's legal. All right, bro. She was born in 2000, bro.
He's 24.
Why the fuck is this flicked up with her in 2016, laying up on her, bro? And then as soon as she turned 18, they took her out on a date, bro. Dude, this shit blew my fucking mind when I seen this shit, bro. On God, this shit blew my fucking mind, bro. Like dead ass, bro. This Drake is pre-ordering bitches, bro.
He said he pre-ordering bitches.
Bro. And this, what, May 5th, 2016?
Oh, shit.
Linked her a week after she turned 16. She basically freshly 16, bro. Like, God, like, what is this shit, bro? Bro, this shit, like, actually blew me when I seen this, bro. Is that your GOAT? That's the thing, bro. He's still, like, he is my GOAT, but I can't co-sign this, bro. Like, this is crazy.
I think they reaching. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he really a creep or nothing like that, though. I just think he just got too much going on and niggas is ready to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. Yo, it's like crazy, man. It's like a lot going on, like far as all these allegations and everything. Like, I don't really know, man. Like, what side of the fence are y'all on? Like, I still fucking with Kendrick. Kendrick is still up. I'm not gonna give Drake no points for that. I'm not doing that. I believe he didn't do anything really with that Heart Part 6. I thought it was boring, but that's just me, my opinion. So, you know, let's get back to the video.
And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake.
But Drake was the one that seemed to really, really catch feelings off of that. It was like, nobody's gonna ever work with him. And basically was like, you know, I don't mess with this guy. And then Kendrick came back again, if you recall, on the BET Cypher.
I'm about to crack the Da Vinci Code, yeah. And nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha, joke's on you.
He was taking a shot at Drake there. And then it's kind of been like a back and forth of like subliminals, nothing super direct. And then Kendrick came back recently, a couple months ago, on Like That, the Metro Boomin Future song.
Yeah, get up with me, sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches.
Now, this is not confirmed or anything like that, but a lot of people speculate that Kendrick was supposed to be on first person shooter with Drake and J. Cole, you know, the whole Big 3 thing. And Kendrick may have even alluded to it on Euphoria, where he said, you know, I might have missed that feature request, you know, there's some stuff we have to address, so that may have alluded to that. But a lot of people speculate that it started over Kendrick being like, I don't want to be on first person shooter, and Drake feeling the type of way about that, and Kendrick basically coming on Like That, taking direct shots at Drake.
Mother the Big 3, nigga, it's just big me, nigga, boom. What? I'm really like that, and your best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga, boom.
And then it comes to, you know, where we are now with Drake dropping push-ups.
You ain't in no Big 3. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down.
The Taylor Made freestyle.
Since Like That, your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kind of removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah.
And obviously Kendrick coming back with Euphoria. And now 616 in LA.
If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty.
That's kind of the short history of them too.
Now I want to analyze this, right? I want to analyze this and really read these lyrics and digest it. So you say, what'd you say, bro? You said Drake red button was ejector seat. He need a purple button or something at the moment. Nah, for real. At this point, for sure. Cause that shit.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
Okay, so all right, the surprise is definitely spiraling. I got you. Fucking lines and tape, blah blah blah.
I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get and get stories from, they all clowns.
So look, he just like contradicted himself. The ones you getting your stories from, they all clowns. Remember what he just said. So in this song, he said that he baited them in and said that it was all fake, whatever, and it was one of his homies. They set him up. The one you getting your stories from, they all clowns. Ain't that your man's? Part of your team? So he a clown now. That's why I'm not buying that bullshit that you saying.
I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information.
You see what I'm saying? The person you getting your stories from, they all clowns. But you set it up though. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. You just said like, come on, man.
A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
Cause she don't need to be involved in it.
Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That That's that one record where you say you got molested.
And then this part right here, he said that's that one record where you said you got molested. He obviously didn't listen to the song Mother I Sober by Kendrick Lamar on the Mr. Morale album. If you listened to the song, Drake, he was talking he was saying his mom, not him. Cause she literally asked him in the song as he was rapping, he said, "Did he touch you?" He said, "No." "Are you sure?" "No." That's Kendrick responding back to his mom. It's another L, man. You didn't do shit, bro. You ain't do shit on this, bro. This ain't it. This is a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you
see. But there's video proof. Well, he ain't sleep with the girl, at least that we know of. But yeah, still, like,
really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested.
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I would have been arrested. I am way too famous for the shit you just suggested. Honestly, nobody is too famous to go to jail, bruh. You seen what happened to Michael Jackson. And he claimed he's the new Mike, right? That's what he be saying? That's y'all man? This y'all GOAT? Let me tell you something about him. He said, "I'm way too famous for this shit." Do you see what's going on with P. Diddy? He's probably more famous than you. Let's make that clear. Bill Cosby, 100% more famous than you. Where is he at? R. Kelly, the king of R&B. Where is he at? Harvey Weinstein. You are never bigger than a program, bro. You are never bigger than a program. So let's clear that up. That's a dumbass thing to say. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested. You're way too famous. Nobody is more famous than going to fucking jail if you having sex with underage women, bro. Have you not been watching the news? Do you not see what Diddy got going on right now? Niggas on the run, like literally about to go to fucking prison. So this whole bar right here is straight bullshit. Once again, nobody's bigger than a program, bro. Bill Cosby was the biggest shit popping. The biggest. The richest. You seen what he just went through. R. Kelly just got 30. Diddy is looking crazy right now. Stop that. You don't never think that. This is a dumbass thing to say. This is dumb. I'm way too famous to do this.
I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it.
Sucks.
You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor.
Try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't.
And then at the end of the song, he literally clears it up and say, "I would like that one," which is he talking about the Not Like Us song by Kendrick. He said, "I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you weren't tripling down on some other bullshit." So you literally just shouted him out. Like, the song raw, the song fire, but you talking about me, so I can't like it. That's pretty much what you're saying. Like,
tripling down on some whole other bullshit, but
come on, man.
You know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like,
can't just this nigga and shout him out. Go
just
for
let me know
head.
when we
Don't
get
give
into
him
the
no
facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Nope. That ain't it, man. It's like he's like waving the white flag. Like, okay, this was fun. Okay, I'm over it now. Like, can we please call it quits? Can we just move on now? And it ain't over with because Kendrick gonna drop. I bet you Kendrick drop by Friday night. Mm-hmm. Definitely was. I quit. Yeah, my shit is facts. Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's a white flag. It's a white flag song. That wasn't it, bro. All right, let's finish this guy, man. 3 failures of Drake, the Heart Part 6 analyst. Let's see what he breaks down. Let's see what he says.
Okay?
My boy,
I mean, like, this is an adolescent. This is like my,
yeah, he gonna drop
my
some
kids
shit.
are too smart
Kendrick
for it.
gonna drop
But
some
I've
shit.
heard of stories of
He gonna drop
teenagers
some
being like, "Oh my God, I just got unfriended by Bobby. What's going to happen?" Like, these are adult questions. So he never has to say, "I never laid a hand on her," because that's not what the argument's about. By not feeding into that, Kendrick is understanding what you have to do. If you want to win one of these debates, you can't just be defending. You have to keep attacking, and then you don't bring it up as a concept.
Oh,
And what this does.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta pause this. Look what just happened. And no, he didn't drop a song. But there's something I want to show you guys. Look at this. These niggas, look. Y'all see it. They the same ones that was saying he was losing, right? Now look how fast they changed their mind.
Won the battle. Yeah.
Look, y'all.
Right now, man, I'm gonna be honest. Kendrick, I don't like what Drake dropped last night because it wasn't bad, but I don't like the way it ended. He seemed like this the last one I'm doing. Like can't end it when you just want to end it. He like, yo, man, it's all. I'm tired of doing this.
What did I just say?
And I just think that you shouldn't have ended it like that. You just gotta keep going. That's just my opinion right now. I'm not saying Drake ain't my bro or nothing, but I don't like the way he ended it. If that's the end for him, me personally.
That song.
So I'm gonna go with Kendrick right now.
Yeah, I'm going with Kendrick as well. It seemed like whatever he started out doing, he picked up the speed, pause, and really did what he was supposed to do. I thought the record that he did, the last one that he did, was the one I thought he should have done a little bit earlier. But
Meet the Grams.
So who you think won?
The battle?
Yeah.
Right.
Grams or the other one?
The Meet the Grams. I would have started with Meet the Grams, and then I would have went into, Not Like That. Or what's the name of the record?
Not Like Us.
Exact name.
Not Like Us.
Not Like Us. Yeah.
That was crazy. When I heard that, I was like, "Oh yeah,
that's fire."
It's gonna be tough."
Grams or the other one?
The Meet the Grams.
See, I mean, of course you got this stupid ass. Like Gilly is a clown though.
Shit over with, man. It's over with. Light skinned niggas won. They took that shit.
Like
man.
he ain't even.
Is that shit over with, man? That shit is over with. I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick came back.
That's a fake ass laugh.
Then he came back again. I said, "Oh, he Barbie."
Man, get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. It's trolling, man. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Of course they did this, but Kendrick did it first, so this don't even matter. This don't mean shit. Kendrick did it first, so. Yeah, that don't mean shit. Shawn Michaels said they need to come fuck with him. Come go ahead and get that work, homie. Yeah, I know that's right. Shawn Michaels invite Kendrick and Drake to settle their beef in the WWE ring. If they did that, that would be crazy for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If they just went in the ring and just did a little fake little wrestle thing, whatever the case may be. I mean, some niggas might think it'd be corny, but I think that'd be like some viral, crazy shit. Like if they really had a match for WWE, I think that'd be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this was not it. This was trash, homie. These niggas making beats and all type of shit. But yeah, man, I just want to dive down on that shit, man. What y'all think? Like, y'all think he did that shit? I don't think he baited him, man. We're going to finish this video, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Let's see what this dude break down on that Heart Part 6. I want to get his perspective on this right here. Let's see.
I'll put you up there, Kung Fu. The other thing that this does is, or that abusers do, that narcissistic abusers do, is they do what's called a flip, the narcissist flip. So he is flipping around his own flip. So there was an attack on Drake, and then what Drake is doing is trying to change the topic, trying to change the subject, trying to make it whether or not he hit the mother of his children at some point in the past 10 years. And he flips that around on Kendrick, saying, you'd rather grab your pen and misdirect it. Like he's actually flipping on a flip. He even tries to flip it around, trying to make it seem like Kendrick is the one who has problems with histories of molestation and SA, right? He's trying to flip it around because of Mother I, which we're getting to soon. He's just flopping all over the place, just denying so much stuff, saying he's too rich to be... He's too rich. He simultaneously refers to it as this Epstein shit and says, I'm too rich to get away with this. He is literally talking about a person who was so rich he could get away with running an underage sex ring. And in the same verse, saying, I'm too rich to be able to get away with this. That's what makes me think this stuff is all true. It's not based on evidence. It's based on the style of argument where he's just denying and throwing these things out there. And you have to believe two things are true at the same time. You have to believe that Epstein could get away with it because he was so rich, and Drake can't get away with it because he's so rich. All of it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't read. And everyone's like making fun of Drake, saying his co-writers and his teams are writing this. I don't think so. I think he's writing this, but I don't think he knows how to do it. And just in terms of protesting too much, you see back here, I made what I call the no sex offender list. This is the quote. Drake, when you are guilty or not guilty, when you're trying to prove your innocence, stay away from double negatives. It's too confusing. It's too easy to misinterpret. Drake is not a name that you're going to see on no sex offender list. So if we take that down, this is the no sex offender list. I wrote it up there. Does Drake's name belong on that list? I refer you to the text again. Drake is not a name that you're going to see on no sex offender list, which therefore means I cannot write Drake up here because you're not going to see his name on the no sex offender list. Now, I'm not saying, ta-da, I got you. It's more the mental state that he's in, where he's just sort of saying anything. Everything's all mixed up. I've never been with no one underage. Why so many double negatives? I'd never looked twice at no teenager. Why so many double negatives? But going back to the third reason that he's failed is that this song, more than any other song, is an advertisement for this. How many people have gone back and listened to the song Mother I Sober? How many people who I bet gave up on this album?
I raised my hand like I was in class. I zoned out.
Which is understandable, but unfortunate because it's such a great album. It's understandable, though. I don't make fun of anybody who did not dig this album. It's very hard, very dense. It doesn't mean you're small-brained. It just means that you weren't up for this album at the time that it came out. That's totally okay. But you're missing out on some great music, some great culture, some great rhymes, all that stuff.
This dude kind of know what he talking about, man. This white dude kind of, he kind of know what's going on in the culture, don't he?
Father Time, because that's the one that relates to me the most, because my dad recently died, and because I'm a father and all that stuff. But holy cow, he directly references Mother I Sober. So you have to go back and listen to this. Now, the weird, messed up thing is he takes this fake position of empathy. Okay, so first of all, he misreads the text. He reads the text. This is why it's very important Critical thinking skills are very important. This is why it's the most important thing you can learn in college is critical thinking, reading comprehension. I'm not trying to be patronizing. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm trying to be clear. It is the fact that one could listen to or read the lyrics to the song Mother, I Sober and conclude that Kendrick himself was sexually abused is completely against the sense of the text. The text itself is about generational trauma and about the fact that his mother assumed that he must have been abused because of the abuse that she suffered herself.
Exactly. That's
It's
how I know
about
Drake
the
wasn't listening to
presumption
the
of
song.
it, not about the fact of it.
See? But I tell y'all, he wasn't
Never
listening.
lied, but no one believed me when I said he didn't. He's talking about shivering. He's talking in this frail, broken voice. He's talking about not being believed because the cycle of abuse going back, generation after generation after generation. He explains how many people were abused and taken advantage of and mistreated and R-worded all over the place. And what does he say about it? He wasn't touched, but he was still affected because he was constantly chasing manhood. But Whitney's gone by the time you hear this song. She did all she could. Drake, you sent us back to this song. And in this song, Kendrick Lamar told us that Whitney left him. And now we're supposed to sit there and listen to your track where you say, how come you haven't talked to Whitney in 6 months? It's like we know why. We know why. Because their relationship couldn't survive the results of the trauma that he suffered. And it wasn't SA, it was other stuff.
He already talked about it. So what are we talking about?
And it's such a beautiful song. And it's so powerful. And it's so meaningful. And it's something that Kendrick can bring us.
Drake don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. He
reminder,
clearly
Drake.
didn't listen to the song, y'all.
You can't.
Like, he ain't listen to it
You
at
just
all.
lack the self-awareness. And, dude, that's all right. I love, the Stooges. Like proto-punk from
That's
the 60s.
how you know.
Is
He
Iggy
ain't
Pop in
listening.
1969 capable of writing a song called Mother I Sober? No. Not all music has to be all things all the time. But this is a very special thing. And you are attacking a man who is capable of doing something uniquely well in the art that you yourself practice. And in your effort to try to take so it was already his approach. He was already taking sympathy. He was already saying, I feel bad for you because your father didn't claim you. Kendrick was already referring this to Mr. Morale. Now,
already said
Drake has done a double Mr. Morale. On the one hand, he's sending us back there. On the other hand, even if we don't go back and read the actual text, even if we take Drake's misreading of the text as being accurate, we are then understanding the cycles of abuse that is talked about in Mr. Morale. Everything goes back here. Everything goes back there. Everything. Because that's a great piece of art that describes cyclical trauma. And then we get the end bit. So those are my 3 reasons why it doesn't work. Strictly on the defense, he's exhibiting all of the traits of a gaslighter, and he's making advertisements for Mr. Morale. The end bit is just a little bit funny because I like to talk about comedy on this channel, just for reasons. And,
So he pretty much just said,
the way
like,
that he's
man,
talking
like
at
everything
the
that
end,
Drake said
you
just
may or may
really
not know, I'm a
contradicted
big
him
fan
and
of,
like
Full
himself
Sail Runner.
with the situation.
There's a song called
So-
Everybody to the Limit, and there's this bit at the end of the song where the character Strong Bad, it's like, come on for hobo guys. Everyone just, feels
he
sorry
ain't
for
say
you.
shit for real on this motherfucker.
I do. Just the way that he delivers. If you've never heard the song, just listen
So
to it
dumbass
again,
off
because
my
it's
page,
funny because
bitch.
Drake is trying to sound offhanded and like cool and composed, but he's
Got
still
niggas
just trying
spam
so
my
hard,
shit. That's
and
how I know I'm in the
because he goes
algorithm, nigga. My
back
shit
and he,
popping. Get off my shit,
He
bitch.
goes back and he restates the beginning. He's like, you made
Talking
5
that
songs.
dumb shit.
The
Your
one
stupid ass
before
block.
last is one where we fed you information and that information was false. Like, it doesn't come across as actually authentic. It comes across as inauthentic.
What I tell y'all? We gonna give a nigga that fake ass information.
This was the sheet that I made for the last
Come on now.
for push-ups. This is a reminder of how far Drake has fallen. These are all the points that he was attacking.
Hold this
Kendrick
L,
on
Drake. Kendrick
in that
still
song.
up. Not like
Quality
us.
of
It's
art,
still a banger.
success.
And I'm gonna leave it
direction,
at that, man. I
influence,
gave y'all a good little
intelligence,
hour and a half.
and then ad hominem attacks.
You know what I'm saying?
Rubber
So
Glue, and then Strays. It's just
don't
stuck
worry
here.
about nothing.
It's just stuck there. Nothing else is on there. Not success. Not quality of art. All right, there you go.
What I tell y'all, man?
Drakeotomy 2020-24. Will it succeed? Will
Exactly. And Mason Cam just said that they winning because earlier in the week they said that Drake was winning. Now they changed. They switched that energy up. I told y'all what was gonna happen. I told y'all what was gonna happen, man. But shout out to everybody who just came in, man. Like this video because that shit do help. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We going up. Shout out to AD. Shout out to the community. They turned me up. We are sitting at 376 subs, man. So we slowly climbing. Like I said, man, I got myself a goal, man. I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of the month. That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I have more content. I'm gonna try to get on probably daily, like if I really got time. I'm still gonna do my podcast, with when I have other people on here and do shit like that. But just during the week, just for an hour and a half, by myself. And it's not just gonna be about this Drake and Kendrick shit. Like this shit about to end real soon. Like they gonna drop a couple more songs, and we finna wrap this shit up. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start doing like some listenings when they drop their album, whatever the case may be. And I got a little. I'm not gonna speak on it yet because it's not all the way solidified. So I'll tell you more when I get a date set, and then I'm gonna get to it though. But man, I appreciate all y'all, man, commenting. You know what I mean? My boy Ira, my nigga. I'll see you tomorrow. I had today. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and chill. I ain't gonna speak too much on the live with it, man. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lock in, man. We're gonna lock in. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all been here for this hour and a half, y'all ain't doing shit just like me. I appreciate it. I still got Kendrick up. Like I say 4-1. I made a poll on my Instagram, 4-1. And that's where I'm at with it, man. But I'm gone. I love y'all to death, man. Fuck with me. See y'all later, man. When it rains, it's everything in the description. The podcast is on every streaming platform that you listen to podcasts. Search it. I'll be on there. Don't worry about nothing. Gone.